Welcome to the official Pretty Little Liars podcast.
I'm Troian Bellisario, and I play Spencer Hastings.
And I'm Shay Mitchell, and I play Emily Fields. Hey guys, so you just finished watching episode 103, To Kill a Mockingjay. Seriously, Spencer, I'm sorry about how your family is treating you, because this is so unfair.
Thank you for being on my side, because I need one person. Yeah, it's brutal. And I understand it completely, because the person who's hurting the most right now is definitely my sister, Melissa.
Yeah.
But it's really upsetting that they don't even want to hear my side of the story. And it's something that Spencer doesn't know how to deal with. And so I go and try to talk to Ren, and things are bad for him too, because we both realize that we might have feelings for each other, and it's just such a mess.
And I would not want to be on the other side of Mr. Hastings. I'm like,
oh my
your
goodness.
Parents, come on now.
Yeah.
What about, Emily?
What
the
about
whole situation in the locker room?
What about how Toby kind of swings in and saves you all hero style?
I know. I kind of think that, she's seen him in a little bit of a different light. Maybe he's not so freaky or creepy.
Yeah.
And
the whole thing is, like, was he ever really that creepy, or was he, like, misunderstood? I know Alison really didn't like him, and we're trying to figure out why. Because, what we talk about in this episode, as you saw, was that Spencer heard the conversation between Allie and Toby the night that Jenna was blinded, and Allie had something on him, and Spencer doesn't know what that is.
Exactly.
But she was definitely threatening him, like the way that we're being threatened.
Yeah.
And maybe he was just really misunderstood.
I don't know. I still have my concerns about him. We never know. Especially in Rosewood, right? There's suspicions about everybody. So I still have a couple, questions about him. But
and especially the way Jenna's acting, and the fact that he's the closest person to Jenna.
Exactly. Yeah. But him saving me from Ben. Oh, and Ben, like,
where
did that come from, right? What is my... Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That was way too forceful and so uncalled for, but...
I think he was just trying to be, like, manly with you, and ended up really manhandling you. Totally inappropriate.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Toby was there.
Me too.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I'm not sorry. Like, seriously. Don't touch Emily like that.
God. And then we went to the party.
Yeah.
Right?
The party.
The party sucked for Spencer. But
you didn't like it too much.
I didn't like it too much. Well, I was trying to, like, talk to you guys, and you were there and you were dealing with stuff.
Ben was there. Emily had to walk in.
You had just broken up with him.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
And then he's there at the pool table, first person that she sees with Maya, and Ben's there. Great.
What's going on with you and Maya?
I don't know. I think Emily is, still kind of testing the waters, but she's, like, such a cool girl, and she's, I think Emily loves all of her friends, but this is like a breath of fresh air in a way, like a girl that doesn't know her past, and it's kind of cool, and it's an out for her to express herself. And
I think it's really hard when somebody, like just like in that scene at the party, when, like, we're trying to talk about all these things, and maybe you just want to, like, have a night off, and when people know your history and, like, can't leave it alone, like, we definitely had that exchange as Spencer and Emily, where I was like, we got to talk about this, blah blah blah, and you were like, I want to enjoy a party, like, chill out.
Yeah, and even from, like, her home too, like, her mom being, like, so conservative, and, like, I don't want her to think anything's going on with, like, me and Maya, because I don't even know, Emily doesn't even know what's going on.
Right, what is going on? And also, it must be really hard because your mom, like, is so conservative that she wouldn't even consider that. Like, the fact that she invites Maya over for a sleepover and, like, doesn't even know that you could possibly harbor these feelings for you. Like, that's not an environment in which you're going to be like, my mom will be totally cool with this.
Exactly. Yup. And not her parents. No. But, okay. What
Hanna
happened with Hanna?
What a bad girl!
Sean's car. Are you crazy,
dude? I do not blame her. That was rough. When she loves him, and he obviously loves her back, and she wants to take it to the next step, and that must suck to be rejected like that. Crashing your car is definitely Hanna style.
That's a Hanna thing. That is definitely a
choice moment, Hanna.
Do
you remember when we were shooting that night? in the woods. Which, first of all, we wrapped at you wrapped at 6:30 a.m.
Emily's character
Emily wrapped at 6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. She was the late one at that party.
And we went insane. And we started playing, I won't tell you the details of the game, but we started playing Truth or Dare, Never Have I Ever.
Never Have
stuff
I Ever.
At 3 a.m.
With everybody in a big circle. We all pulled our chairs up and we're freezing, first of all. We have our jackets on. We're all sitting around huddled. I mean, at this point, we've all had way too much candy or coffee. So
right, because they just kept on they were like, oh, here's a bunch of candy at Crafty. Keep the kids away.
It's 4:30 in the morning, So, yeah, that was interesting. Those games that we were playing with everybody.
That was hilarious.
I learned a lot about you.
I learned a lot about you.
Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, it was a really fun morning. They were very funny dares.
They were funny. They weren't all bad or gross. No. They were hilarious a lot of the time.
Yeah, and we just got to know each other.
Yeah, totally.
And then this next episode.
Yeah, episode 104, Can You Hear Me Now? Which is Tuesday, June 29th. So,
we start to take matters into our own hands and put a stop to A.
Yeah, I have this idea. Spencer has this idea to maybe put A out of their lives, out of our lives.
I wonder how she does that. I really wonder how she does that.
We can't say it, and I don't know if it works or not, so we'll just have to find out.
And I also think there's a surprise visitor. I don't know who it could be. Somebody who's been, in the picture but not in the picture.
That was a really, really intense thing. I never saw that coming.
No, me neither. But I wonder if we'll actually get to keep A away forever with your great idea.
I really hope so. Yeah, so tune in next week and find out if Spencer actually gets some break from her family, or if Ren finally mans up and helps out.
And what happens with Emily and whoever it is. Tune in to see who Emily is with next week.
Hey, cool kids. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And be sure to follow up next week because we have loads of other surprises and secrets for you.